Hello everyone, this is Isaac.
This is Taryn.
And we are True Masters Morons. Playing Darksiders 2.
Darksiders 2. The never-ending zombie waves.
Yep. And I'm excited because, Sarah and I were watching Rhett and Link, Good Mythical Morning. We are fans of that show. And they did a best vegan burger challenge. Ooh. Like they were putting all of the vegan burgers that they could buy that were readily available in most places. So
these aren't even like you have to go somewhere or get that. This is store-bought vegan burgers.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
And they put them in a bracket and went up against each other. And the best one in their opinion was it's like bet like.
Are you hearing that howling? Because
yes,
that sounds horrific.
I am hearing the howl of what sounds like that horn from number 1.
That's like, oh, yeah. Continue your story, but that reminds me of something.
But the best one was like the Beyond Meat Beyond Burger is what it was called.
That's the most ostentatious name I've heard.
Right?
Okay.
It is beyond meat. It is beyond burger.
And this is to go even further beyond.
And they said that it was amazing. Like, it tastes really a lot like meat. It tastes good. And to the point... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. To the point that, like, they were eating the whole things of it. Versus, like, a bite or two at most of the others to give them a taste.
Okay.
And they even ended up putting it up against a burger from a restaurant that is known to be really, really good. And they'd had it before, and they really liked it.
Oh, is this a vegan burger from a restaurant, or just like a normal burger?
A vegan burger from a restaurant.
Okay. And
they really liked it before. They had it brought in for them. But the Beyond Meat Beyond Burger won between those two.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
So we got... It comes with 2 patties in it. So we got a Beyond Meat Beyond Burger package. And we'll be trying that later on today.
Well, alrighty then.
And we're excited to see how that goes.
Yes, for those curious as to oh dear. Anyway, what that reminded me of was the whaling. There's a machine at my job that's been having some struggles lately. Like it's got multiple things in it, and one of them isn't functioning at all, or not functioning like every other day, and the rest are like struggling. It's on its last legs.
Yeah.
The repair guy's not being as helpful as I would like. Not sure about my bosses, but that I'm not privy to all of the information there, so I'm not gonna badmouth people I don't know. Oh dang it! I was like, oh, is he just stuck up there? Because that'd be great. So hold on, does your shotgun make him stand there for a second, or is that just because he didn't slam?
Pretty sure he was stuck, and I'm okay with that.
No, but I mean, he actually did like a my face animation.
Yeah, I think I hit him if you hit him in the face enough, it like blinds him.
Okay. Rod of Arafel piece number 2.
Yeah.
The
Eye of Arafel. Once part of the Rod of Arafel, the Eye of Arafel emits an eerie power, providing a vision of what's to come. Cool.
I honestly thought it was gonna be the Cross of Arafel. Nah. Because I mean, look at it. But
anyway, not being as helpful as you would like.
Yeah.
But you're not privy.
But it makes this noise now when it's running. And seriously, like I said this. So that's... Oh, wait, no, it's not. Never mind.
Yeah, this is the way to go.
Oh, it is. But I was thinking that was that way inside their base area that we were looking at.
No, this is the thing I couldn't jump up.
There. Yeah. But I swear to you, I heard it, I'm like, that sounds like the wailing of the damned. Like, seriously, like, it's just this, the sound of anguished souls from hell coming out of this thing.
I can feel its power within
That's hilarious.
You
feel it within you because you're carrying it in your body?
You may be deaf to its cries, but I am not. The final piece lies.
The final piece happens to be beyond this only other barrier.
By the shadow.
Destroyer will not be pleased.
The shadow?
To restore the rod of Arafel.
The shadow.
Warriors may pay the price.
The White City is lost to us. This broken world will soon be our grave. And yet we must fight on against the darkness, to uphold the light. If your actions hasten our end, so be it.
May you live to see the Destroyer take his last breath. Your ill of the Hell God.
Good luck.
See?
Awesome.
Yeah, that's actually really awesome. But see, like, we're getting along, this is nice, and Fury would absolutely kill her.
Stab her in the face. Who killed my horse?
Yeah, and I'm sorry, if you haven't seen that, that was like live stream. During the live stream, we saw the horse die dead via Angel's spears!
Angel halberd spear things. Now again, we suspect that the angels have been framed, but you know.
Yes, but that's...
She's pissy.
She's mad. She doesn't care if they're framed. She just wants death. Oh, sorry.
Why are you standing there?
Because it was loud and I was adjusting things, and yeah, we'll be back.
At first I thought you were trying to do something, and then you just kept standing there. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, that was just
Why
me
didn't you
being an
pause
idiot.
it?
Because it was me being an idiot. Stop yelling at me!
I'm not yelling. I feel bad. Is what I'm not even mad. Like I feel bad for you. That's what's.
May you live to see the Destroyer take.
Good luck.
I genuinely do.
The final piece.
They absolutely did not expect you to die in that spot.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that explosive one could take anyone out. They stopped coming for some reason.
They don't seem to be coming in as big of a horde. Apparently, they feel bad for killing me.
Right. Like we're so sorry, Dad.
But anyway, so
Not
the
sorry anymore!
just the souls of the damned is being screamed by your.
Oh yeah, it makes this sound like, and it's something, you know, worrying and not liking itself. But seriously, it's just like it is. Every time I hear it, I'm like, it is the wailing of the damned. Oh no!
It's the kind of thing that you'd like donate to a haunted house because it's that broken and it just sounds perfect.
You know, not quite, but close. Not quite, but close.
So,
Like-
I know you, Dad, and I have had this conversation before,
Okay.
but when it comes to a veggie burger...
Oh, that was the thing I was gonna bring up, but go ahead. I think I know.
Go ahead. I think I knew you were going to when you were like, oh, and then I interrupted you and you interrupted me and it went back and forth. So go ahead. I want to see.
Well,
you're
so
on.
you said it tastes a lot like a burger and it's also really good. Was what their judgment criteria were, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that is that thing in the ceiling?
Nah.
I don't know. It's just wet.
rock. It's just wet
Okay.
rock.
Oh.
Rock.
Rock.
Another one?
Oh, and it just screamed a highway away.
Oh, and I got taken
overpass.
out of there. All right.
Goodbye, overpass. It was your time to pass. But yeah, so it sounds like their criteria for what makes a good veggie burger was that it tastes like meat. Is that...
And they did make that distinction. They were very much like, we are meat eaters. We enjoy meat. So obviously, you know, when we bite into a burger, we're going to be expecting meat. And they did make that statement, actually. The second place winner was Amy's Burger.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, if you're like us and you like meat, then the Beyond Meat Beyond Burger is definitely for you. If you are not, though, and you just want a veggie burger, but you don't necessarily want that meat burger taste, and you're that kind of vegan, then the Amy's Burger is definitely for you. But we are those meat eater kinds, so the Beyond Meat Beyond Burger is our winner.
Yeah, so I think that first came up for me when Dad is really into cooking shows.
Yeah.
He watches cooking shows all the time and that sort of stuff. But there was an episode of what is it?
What's that?
Beat Bobby Flay.
Oh yeah.
Which, for those who don't know, is Bobby Flay is
I remember that. That's
pretty
how
good
that
chef,
conversation
and
happened.
so he invites 2 chefs on. They go against each other, and then whoever wins out of that group goes up against him, and they make the challenger's signature dish. So whatever they're the best thing at, they make, and he tries to beat him at that. And this guy came on at one point, and his was a veggie burger. And what was very interesting to me, because my experience with veggie burgers is pretty limited. I've never had a veggie burger that tasted like meat. I didn't up until this episode even know that was a thing that people strove for, that they just were looking for a texture thing with good flavor that can go between a bun, right?
Yeah, I have had a good veggie burger that tasted like meat. I've
had good veggie burgers. I've just never had any
didn't taste like meat.
Yeah, I've had good veggie burgers. I actually enjoy veggie burgers. I've just never had one that tasted like meat. So when this came down to the judges, there was no established criteria, but what you literally had was you had Bobby's, which was meant to taste like a beef burger. And you had the other one, which had a similar look. That was meant to look like vaguely meat-esque, but it wasn't a meat-tasting veggie burger. It was just a good sandwich.
Yeah.
But so the judges ended up going with Bobby's, the meat one, because that was what they were all looking for. Like this one, it's like they were both good, and there were these things. There were these good things to say about this, and these good things to say about this. But Bobby's tasted like meat, whereas the other one was very obviously a vegetable matter sandwich. And so they gave it to the other guy. But so you're trying this one out, see what's.
Yeah, now that it's not. Yeah, no, this works pretty well. They both work pretty well if you can actually get it off. But
yeah. So which one did you say works better?
After using them both, like in relatively quick succession, both work pretty well actually.
So you wouldn't have a particular preference on that?
No.
Okay.
But in every other way, this beats it. So
it's close enough.
So it's close enough. Yeah.
Okay. There's not floor behind those, just so you know.
Yes,
okay.
I know.
You just kept walking towards it like you were going to walk through the debris when it was gone, action hero style, So
cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah, they blow the car and just walk away. But yeah, so when you brought that up of the most meaty tasting burger, it was interesting because that was a criteria that prior to that episode of Beat Bobby Flay had never occurred to me, of trying to make a non-meat thing taste like a meat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not always a criteria for some people.
No,
some
it's
people,
not.
They just want. I want a protein-based matter in between 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, and that was very much like what the other guy had. Because I'll be honest, like the rest of the sandwich, the other guy sounded better.
I know. I remember. We all sat down and talked about it after that episode. Like,
it was like, so what's a veggie burger to you?
Yeah, and what would we rather? And I think by then I had already been to Amy's, and Sarah had me try one of their veggie cheeseburgers, and it was good.
Yeah,
I did have real cheese with it.
Veggie and vegan are not the same thing.
So Sarah has a dairy allergy, so she had the one that had fake cheese, and I had real cheese because I don't have a dairy allergy. I might be a little lactose intolerant, but I don't have a dairy allergy, so I will continue to eat the addictive, moldy milk until I develop one.
Oh no! What's here? Oh, a third one.
Apparently, these are not just a rare thing like the Chosen. They are just.
I mean, comparatively, they're fairly rare. You're about to be swarmed.
I know.
I forget what I was saying.
Veggie burgers.
Oh, You know, I'm the funny guy. I'll eat it if it tastes good, basically, is
Yeah.
what it is for me. And so I have had people give me the strangest look when there's a burger place around here that serves veggie burgers, and they're pretty decent. I like them. And every once in a while, I'll be in the mood for one, and they taste really good with bacon.
Like fake bacon? Is
No,
it bacon?
real bacon.
Or is it real bacon?
It's real bacon. But so, like, you know, I've gone up and like, all right, I'd like a veggie burger with bacon. And I've seen people look at me like,
You realize
Say
our
that again?
burger or bacon's not vegan, right?
like, yeah, no, I know. It tastes good. And I've said that to people. I'm like, yeah, but it tastes good. Like that. I was like, I don't eat a veggie burger for like health reasons. I eat it because it tastes good. So yeah, no, the veggie burger with bacon, please. I'm like, okay, you do you, weird guy.
You and I are also very similar in that aspect. Something can look and like you look at it and it's like, oh, that looks disgusting. If I taste it and it is the best thing that's ever been in my mouth, I don't care what it looks like.
Yeah. I used to have zero appreciation for presentation. I have some now because I've learned, like, you know, if you make the food look nice, it does seem more appetizing.
It definitely looks more appetizing. And I will still say, things that look gross don't look appetizing, and it's like, oh, I don't want to eat that, but I will still try it, and if it tastes good, then the look doesn't matter after that.
Yeah, like, whenever, you know, on those same things, like, we've watched a lot of cooking shows with Dad, and whenever people, like, get super marked down for bad presentation, I'm like, who freaking cares? It's going to be gone in 5 minutes if you actually ate it.
Yep.
Shut up and eat the food you paid for.
I agree.
I'm also the guy who, like, on a burger, you know, I wanted no pickles on this. I'm like, you have hands. Like, don't walk up to these people and say, I wanted a burger with no pickles. Because all they're going to do is walk in the back room, open up your burger, and pluck the pickles off with their hands.
Apparently, we don't get to know what that last item was by itself.
Right? The last piece doesn't get to be a thing. The Rod of Arafel.
Now fully restored to its true power, the Rod of Arafel will grant the holder with immeasurable power.
It will grant the holder with immeasurable power.
Yes.
Not grant the holder immeasurable power. Grant them with immeasurable power.
But along those same lines, I will also say, I had something I was going to say.
Bacon presentation.
No, it had to do with the presentation thing.
Oh,
I just don't remember what it was. I don't.
It
know.
does make it seem nicer.
It does make it seem nicer. I'll go do what you were talking, and maybe I'll remember it.
Oh, I would just like, you know, it. To me, it was always very much like the lamest complaint you could have about food is presentation. And it still is, but like there's also something to be said for making your food presentable, you know.
Oh yeah.
I understand. But I'd much rather have a high quality food at a decent quantity for a reasonable price than, you know,
I'll say that also.
Something that looks
the quantity
really
thing
nice.
When it comes to like 5-star restaurants, I'm not gonna.
I thought the last entrance was that. The last entrance you were.
I'm not gonna lie to all of you.
Rod of
We'll talk about that more. Hang on.
I am tempted to ask that you wield that weapon and turn the tide of this war, but I fear the Destroyer would capture it again and turn it to his dark purpose. No,
well, he would know
better
how.
that you remove it from this world and into the safe keeping of the White Army. We will make our stand here until the Hellguard is no more.
I would stand with you, Uriel. My brother's fate takes me on another path.
You have proven yourself honorable.
He's so honorable and stuff.
A virtue little
Oh, I know,
known
right?
with your kind. But if I ever see him, war must answer for his crimes.
He could not have brought this upon the earth, and I will see my brother spared.
Do what you will, Ryder. But this world is lost.
And just in the back of his mind, Death's like, yeah, go ahead.
Right?
Try that fight, I dare you.
Uriel. Every blade dull, eventually.
That's what I'm counting on. The demons will suffer all the more when we force the blade home.
Oh!
Wow.
All right!
Um.
Just have a final
But yeah.
conversation with her in case there's something. We
Okay.
have a minute after they're dead.
But I'm not gonna deny or lie to you guys. I'm a bigger dude. I think we've talked about it.
Well, and nobody wants like 2 ounces of food for $50. Like,
well, and that's exactly it. Like, I am definitely the kind of guy who, especially,
did that not get picked up?
What?
Did that not get picked up?
No, I picked it up.
Oh, that's right. Those don't give like a hey, you found me.
No, they're just little coin things. But like, you know, so I prefer the bigger portions, and I'm poor, so I prefer the lower prices.
It's also known as being reasonable.
But so...
Too bad you can't take this gun with you into another world.
I know. But so like when I see these things like 5-star restaurants giving you 2 little, and I mean small little like pork chops.
Like bite-sized.
Yeah, like 2 pork chops that are seriously like each one has maybe a bite and a half on it each. And a little mound of rice, maybe, you know.
Be careful.
For $50, it's like, this cannot taste good enough.
Nope.
The rod of Arathar. I have been waiting so long.
So long.
It feels
Instantly corrupted.
it is powerful as I imagined.
I don't like the lightning flashes when he grabbed it.
A path into your city.
A path? No. I will clear the entire realm. I will burn away the shadows with holy light.
I like that for half a second you're like, what do you mean no? Oh. The 2D world will become 3D.
I don't care how much crap you give me for it. It looks 2D.
I'm not giving you crap for it because you're right. It's just funny.
If you are to reach the citadel,
It is a 2D thing in the middle of a bunch of shadows. And now it's 3D. Yeah, so no, that's not me making fun of you for it. That's me making fun of the game because that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, look, an angelic beast.
You either will get that in 2 days, or you will have already. I don't know where we are in our time frames anymore.
We've done a lot today. We're not paying attention.
he still wanders the ruins. He can
Irresponsible,
help you
yes, but it will.
end your quest.
Yeah, you see that smirk? You see that smirk? That's not the smirk of a good man.
Right.
We'll help you end your quest by murdering your face.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't say that the angels are good or bad necessarily. They're just fighting the demons who are classically known as bad.
I don't care what your setting is. I don't care what your excuses are. Are you controlling this at all?
No.
Okay.
I ain't doing crap, dude.
There's a lot
I
of
can
turning
control
and
the
stuff.
camera.
There's a lot of turning and stuff, so I just wasn't sure. But yeah, I don't care.
It's gray now. Taryn, everything got grayscaled.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait, is that Skype or did that really happen? That's when I stopped. I was like, is it what? But yeah, I don't care what your setting is. I don't care what your explanations are. I don't care what your excuse is. The angels should be the good guys. It's really that simple. If you're going to call them angels, if they're going to live in a place called heaven, if they're going to wield holy light, they're supposed to be, by and large, at the very least, by and large, the good guys.
Uh-huh. And all I have to do is point you to Supernatural.
Yeah. Did I say they were doing it right? No. Supernatural's angels decided God's plan wasn't good enough. I mean, that's literally doing it wrong in the
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Oh. I don't think I should touch that.
I don't think you should either, which means we should.
But I'm gonna touch it.
I'm gonna hit it with
Oh!
Oh! Okay. Yeah, don't touch it.
Oh, whoa.
Well, I'd say shoot that, but we're about out of time.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you want to see more of this or any other Let's Play or lore,
did it spawn tentacles in response to being shot?
No, it's been spawning them anyway.
Okay.
Let us know what you want to see in the comments down below. In the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons signing off. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like it, hit this subscribe orb.
To see our last Let's Play, click or tap the link on the right.
For our last lore video, go to the link on the left.
And for a video chosen by the gods of YouTube from our channel, hit that link on top.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.